Sometimes the very treatments meant to save a life can introduce new and unexpected challenges, and for countless cancer survivors around the world, that reality is deeply personal. For millions of viewers, Robin Roberts is more than a familiar face on Good Morning America. She represents resilience, warmth, and the reassurance that even life's hardest chapters can be faced with grace. That is why any moment of vulnerability from her resonates so strongly. When Robin recently shared a rare emotional message, it sparked concern not because of panic or fear, but because audiences have grown to care about her as they would a trusted friend. To understand why that moment mattered and what it truly means for her future on GMA, it helps to look not just at the headline, but at the remarkable journey that shaped the woman behind it. Roots that shaped a fighter. Robin Renee Roberts was born on November 23, 1960, in Tuskegee, Alabama, and raised in Pass Christian, Mississippi, in a family where discipline, education, and service were deeply valued. Her father, Lawrence Roberts, was a Tuskegee Airman, part of a legendary group whose courage and excellence left a permanent mark on American history. Growing up as the youngest of 4 children, Robin learned early what it meant to work hard, show respect, and persevere. She excelled academically and athletically, graduating as the salutatorian of her high school class, already displaying the determination and humility that would later define her public life. Choosing her own path. While Robin admired her older sister Sally Ann, who pursued a career in broadcast journalism, she was determined to carve out her own identity. Offered a basketball scholarship at Louisiana State University, Robin instead chose Southeastern Louisiana University, believing it was the right place to grow both personally and professionally. Though initially offered a tennis scholarship, she was assured that her passion for journalism would be supported, and she embraced the challenge wholeheartedly. On the basketball court, she became one of the school's top scorers, while off the court, she honed the communication skills that would later make her a trusted voice in American media, from local sports to national spotlight. After graduation, Robin wasted no time stepping into the world of broadcasting, beginning as a sports reporter at a local Mississippi television station. Her career progressed steadily through markets like Hattiesburg, Nashville, and Atlanta, each move sharpening her confidence and on-air presence. At just 29 years old, she landed a pivotal role at ESPN as a SportsCenter anchor, where her natural warmth, humor, and authenticity immediately stood out. Her now famous phrase, "Go on with your bad self," wasn't a catchphrase crafted by producers. It was simply Robin being Robin, and audiences loved her for it, becoming a morning television mainstay. In 1995, Robin joined Good Morning America as a featured reporter, gradually becoming an essential part of the show's identity. Her ability to connect with guests and viewers alike set her apart, and by 2005, she had transitioned into a full-time anchor role. When she became co-anchor alongside George Stephanopoulos in 2009, GMA experienced a resurgence, reclaiming its place as the most-watched morning show in America. Robin's presence brought balance, serious when needed, joyful when appropriate, and always sincere. Beyond the anchor desk, Robin's talents extended far beyond daily news coverage. She hosted high-profile events, including ABC's pre-Oscar specials, co-anchored major global broadcasts such as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal wedding, and even explored entertainment roles, from appearing on Disney Channel productions to making a cameo in Pitch Perfect 2. In 2012, she was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, honoring her athletic achievements, and later received multiple awards recognizing her contributions to women's sports and journalism. Through it all, she remained grounded, never losing sight of the responsibility that came with her platform. A deeply personal life, lived with intention. While Robin's professional life unfolded in the public eye, her private life was guided by faith, mindfulness, and a strong sense of self. She identifies as Presbyterian and practices transcendental meditation, blending spirituality with self-reflection to maintain balance in a demanding career. In 2005, she met massage therapist Amber Lane on a blind date, and what began quietly evolved into one of the most enduring relationships in public life. Though Robin came out publicly in 2013, she later shared that those closest to her had long known, underscoring how authenticity had always been part of her inner circle, even before it reached the headlines. Love as a source of stability. Amber Lane remained largely out of the spotlight, but her role in Robin's life was profound. Through personal loss, career pressure, and health crises, Amber was a constant source of calm and strength. Robin has often described her as her best friend, a term that reflects not just romance, but deep partnership. Their bond grew stronger during moments that tested both of them, revealing a love rooted in patience, humor, and unwavering support. Facing breast cancer with courage. In 2007, Robin received a diagnosis that would forever alter her life: early-stage breast cancer. The discovery came during an emotionally vulnerable period, following the death of a close friend, and the shock was immense. Rather than retreat, Robin chose transparency, sharing her diagnosis publicly and urging viewers to prioritize early detection. She underwent surgery and chemotherapy with a determination that inspired millions, often reminding audiences that finding the cancer early gave her reason for hope. Even in the hardest moments, she framed her journey as one of gratitude rather than fear. A second, unexpected battle. Just when it seemed the worst was behind her, Robin faced another devastating diagnosis in 2012. Melodysplastic syndrome, a rare bone marrow disorder linked to prior cancer treatment. This time, the stakes were even higher, requiring a bone marrow transplant for survival. Once again, Robin chose openness, educating the public about the disease and the urgent need for donors. Her courage had tangible impact. Donor registry enrollment surged dramatically, saving lives far beyond her own. Family, faith, and a life-saving gift. Robin's sister Sally Ann became her bone marrow donor, a profound act of love that underscored the strength of their family bond. The transplant and recovery required months away from Good Morning America, but when Robin returned in February 2013, her words, "I've been waiting 174 days to say this," captured the collective relief and joy of viewers nationwide. Her comeback was not just a professional milestone, but a testament to resilience, community, and hope. Turning pain into purpose. Following her recovery, Robin became a vocal advocate for bone marrow donation and cancer awareness, using her platform to encourage others to take action. Her efforts earned her the Arthur Ashe Courage Award and a Peabody citation, recognizing not just her survival, but her willingness to turn personal hardship into public good. Robin's story became a reminder that vulnerability, when shared with intention, can be transformative, standing beside the one she loves. In 2022, Robin faced a new emotional challenge when Amber was diagnosed with breast cancer. This time, Robin stepped into the role of caregiver, a position she later described as even more emotionally demanding than facing illness herself. Watching someone you love endure uncertainty is a different kind of pain, and Robin spoke candidly about how deeply it affected her. Yet, just as Amber had once stood by her, Robin now returned that devotion without hesitation. A moment of hope and celebration. When Amber completed her radiation treatment later that year, the moment was marked by joy rather than relief alone. The symbolic ringing of the treatment bell became a shared celebration, not just of survival, but of perseverance. Robin's message to fellow survivors emphasized grace, grit, and gratitude, reinforcing the belief that healing is both physical and emotional, and that community matters. Marriage, commitment, and quiet joy. After nearly 2 decades together, Robin and Amber chose to formalize their commitment in 2023 with a deeply personal and unconventional proposal, followed by an intimate wedding ceremony. Their celebration was less about spectacle and more about meaning, filled with laughter, gratitude, and the presence of loved ones. It reflected who they are, two people who value connection over convention and joy over performance. Continuing to show up, even as life continued to present smaller challenges, including a minor injury in early 2024, Robin returned to Good Morning America with the same humor and resilience viewers have always admired. Her brief absence only reinforced how integral she is to the show's identity, and her return was met with warmth from colleagues and fans alike. The meaning behind the emotion. So when Robin recently shared a tearful message, it wasn't a signal of retreat or decline, but a reflection of a life fully lived, one that has known fear, loss, love, recovery, and renewal. Emotion for Robin has never meant weakness. It has always meant honesty, and that honesty is precisely why she continues to resonate with millions. A legacy still being written. Robin Roberts' journey is not defined by illness or adversity, but by how she meets each chapter with courage and compassion. She remains a steady presence on Good Morning America, not because she hides her struggles, but because she acknowledges them and moves forward anyway. Her life reminds us that a single moment can change everything, but it is how we respond that truly shapes who we become.